Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Recently, a client made me go limp, and here's the essence of what he said. I'm going to change some details to ensure anonymity. I'm always in a war with the world. Stupid people, biased media, inferiors getting promoted. Even when I walk down the street, I'm shooting them down. Idiotic costume, mean face, fat pig using up our overtaxed healthcare system. I'm tired, Marty. I've lost the war. I'm hoisting the white flag. I'm going to accept everything. Yes, everything. No more fighting. Just shrug my shoulders, do more weed, have a glass, then another. Stare at the TV, not caring who wins, let alone whether the ref made a bum call. Screw it all. My first visceral reaction was overwhelmed sadness. But trying to regain my professional self, I started to think. Yeah, I could have just listened, but that felt wrong. He'd probably dismiss me as just another of those counselors who do nothing but say, tell me more. I could have tried to disabuse him, but that also felt unwise. The unwanted advice giving would seem paternalistic, and probably just harden his position. Yet agreeing with him also felt wrong, because there probably is a wiser middle ground between some level of acceptance and some level of trying to improve his life. So here is how I did respond. In a paraphrase, of course. Will you allow me to try something? And assuming he agreed, I'll say I call it the lawyer game. First, I'll be a lawyer who will argue why you're right. It's time to hoist the white flag. Then I'll be the opposing lawyer and make the case for another approach. And finally, you'll be the judge and say who wins. Okay? Here's lawyer number one. In your 52 years on this earth as a bright guy, you've concluded that it's wiser to stop fighting. Your conclusion cannot be reasonably dismissed. You should at least try hoisting the white flag as an experiment and see how well it works. You can always re-enter the fray. Now here's lawyer number two. Of course, not all battles are worth fighting, but it's worth fighting or at least engaging with some of life's admittedly dispiriting aspects. To that end, it's worth inventorying where to husband your resources. Okay, now you're the judge. Who wins and why? He said, I don't know. I still think it's time to hang him up. Well, maybe I'm being overly optimistic, but I believe that his statement, slightly softer than his original argument, suggests that I just might have planted a seed. Okay, now let's turn to you. Have you or someone you know given up on life or is contemplating doing that? If so, in that situation, what would lawyer number one say? What would lawyer number two say? And who would you judge to have won? Or should you use something from both lawyer number one and lawyer number two? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like you to hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.